office work. You hate it? I hate it myself. Find the movie reference. Sandworms, I hate them. Office workers. I would say if you're an office worker in this modern era, because everyone is now, you're fucked. Well, odds are against you. Either that, or because of the way you sit all day, you're going to turn into some sort of weird four-legged cryptid that lives in a cave majority of its life. And it's weird because if you look at actually evolution, they say because of how we sit at our desktops and laptops, we are going to start to kind of go, kind of crawling weird. So office workers. Now I'm an office worker as well, and that's probably why I spend so much time working out and doing things, because I need to outpace the lack of energy that sitting at a desk all day does. Now, you're going to fall into a lot of problems if you're an office worker. Three things. If you're an office worker, you're fucked. If you're an office worker who works ridiculously long hours, like myself, has kids and other responsibilities, you're fucked. But lumping them things in, if you're an office worker and your you just genetics are shit and your metabolism isn't great, then you're beyond fucked. But I'll give you three things that may help and may fix this. Now, the reason I say it is, again, it's quite obvious. If you're an office worker, you are going to be sitting at a desk all day and there's going to be no movement whatsoever. I mean, you're literally just going to be a lab rat, and that's what it feels like when you're an office worker. Again, and because of the way you sit, you'll be a fucking weird fucking cryptid. But there's three ways you could go about it. I think the most simplest ways to combat this modern era of this is, one, get up fucking early and walk. And I mean get up early and get out. Or if it's your lunchtime in the office, get out and walk. Just walk. Do something. You don't need to sprint, row, do aerobics, jump, go up in the Stairmaster for an hour. Just get movement in and walk. And try to do it as much as you can. And make excuses for it. You know, you're thirsty in the office. Oh, fill again. Over to the water dispenser, back over. Keep doing that a lot, but try to get out as much as you can. That'd be the main thing. I mean, really, really fucking try to walk. The second thing is, and this is obvious, do some sort of resistance training. I mean, really, again, you need to move, because the muscles are just, again, you're a little creep. You're sitting at the office and your cubicle, your desk, or whatever it is. It could be one of them modern fucking standing desks. Doesn't matter. You're still gonna be twisted. So you need to do resistance training, and you need to build a bit of a frame. The more muscle you have, the bigger engine inside you. You burn calories much easier, and you're gonna need that for being someone that's so fucking lazy like yourself. Last thing, I would say would be meal prep. And the reason I say the meal prep bit, right, now this is obvious, right? And I'm not talking about meal prep where it's, you know, fucking 6 Tupperwares of chicken and broccoli. I don't mean that. What I mean is, you know, just if you're an office worker, you're not out and about, so you have all the time in the world to actually eat your goddamn meals. I mean, you can't give me the era of going, but you know, I'm a taxi man or I'm a construction worker, you know, I don't have time to sit and have no microwaves. Well, in office, you certainly do. And if you're at home working, you certainly do. So meal prep would be definitely up there. Now, you may say, but I have no time, I have a family. Listen, I have 2 kids, very small. We have no support network families, and I get it done, so you can too. That's important, mainly because Barbara and HR will bring in a lot of shite sometimes. You know, buns and cream buns, and office workers get very tempted by that crap, you know, it's like, there's a sausage roll, there's 4 cream buns, I just had that, I'll skip my lunch. If you have a lot of Tupperware meals in here, you're like, no, I'm not going to eat that today. Why? Because I've just fucking cooked 4 fish cakes. That's why I'm going to eat them. And I don't care if it's tequila and fucking TGI Fridays to bring in. Don't take the buns. You're a big girl, you're a big boy, you can say no sometimes. It's not difficult. Now, I know it is difficult for temptation, and how the fuck do you use this thing? Good. I know it's difficult with temptations. We're in a modern era now, we've tasted the forbidden fruit of everything, but it is very important that we really do kind of combat this, and office workers would be the worst kind of example, I think, for this to go pear-shaped, because not only are you going to have days in and out of the office where you know, they bring in a load of just shite, like shit foods, you're also sitting down. And a job where you're sitting down, and this maybe goes for drivers and stuff as well, you're really at a disadvantage for people that's not moving. And again, I'm an office worker. I've been for, you know, all my career life basically, and it's shit. And you need to put a lot of output to combat it. A lot of output. Okay, finally. I would say the last bonus one would be stand up straight with your shoulders back, or sit up straight with your shoulders back, should I say. Because again, and I'll not really drill this home, but it is not natural to sit like that for long periods of time, and you're going to spend a fortune on like sports massage and physicals, because eventually your back and shoulders are just going to get fucking rounded, and you're going to look very like a new hybrid, you know, when you're in your 40s. So is that enough, baby? Is that enough children's syrup? Because I can't drink full coffee like an adult. Where's the gym wanker? So, what would all that implemented in look like? I guess, what would it all look like if you're an office worker? Well, I don't know your schedule, but applying all the rules, what I would suggest is, it's 6 a.m. You gotta get up. Oh, so you get up, and you go for a walk, and it'll make you feel good, and you'll be ready for the day. Then you would make sure all your meals are prepped, preferably the day before. It's a bit mental doing it in the morning because there's a lot of stuff going on, especially if you have families as well. You want to do that stuff when kids are in bed. That's what I do anyway, in the least. And then resistance training, you want to do that somewhere. Now, you may not like going to the gym, because I'm actually someone that's realistic. I understand that some people just do not like the gym, but it is a lesser of evil. Like brushing your teeth, it has to be done. So what I would suggest is maybe that night coming home, getting some resistance training in, be it press-ups, basic weights around the house, just some, you know, you can watch my previous videos, I help with some exercises like that, but basic stuff just to maintain muscle mass and try to encourage more of it, right? And then, like I'm sitting here, instead of me sitting like this, I'm chest out, shoulders back, like I'm posing. I'm always doing a lap pose, and yes, I would like to come to the company barbecue. Haha, no, actually not. Not in a million years. And that's what you do. So I hope this helps. Like and subscribe. That's stinking.